Gaffer, how's this week been on the training pitch for the lads?
Well, to be fair, it's been a good week. The win on Tuesday for the reserves was a most welcome affair. We kind of got out of the habit of winning, and it was good to get some winning back in the camp. It sounds daft, but a 3-2 win against a strong Leeds side, and it was good to see a lot of the young lads who've been blooded in the first team. They've had some minutes, the Nabbies, the Chettles, and so on. It was good to see them take the confidence of being first team players now back out onto the reserve team pitch and deliver some really strong performances. Performances where they showed they'd improved, they'd learned, they'd developed. And when you're losing, sometimes you've got to recognise the winning you are doing. And the winning that we have been doing is that a lot of younger players have been getting blooded, gaining experience, making mistakes, growing stronger for their mistakes. And in the big scheme of what we're doing at the club, some really positive steps. So that was a big win for the dressing room. I think everybody enjoyed that. Spirit around the place has been good. There's a mood of a real determination, real seriousness about us knowing that we need to get ourselves back on track. We're under no illusions. What we've been doing results-wise isn't good enough. Nobody's enjoying it. We're not ducking the responsibility, any of us. We all know that we need to be better. And we're obviously looking forward to the next game because that's your first opportunity to do better than you've been doing.
Yeah, when you have a reserve game, you want your strikers scoring, and for Leanne Goal, because he's been out a while as well, it's nice to get him on the score sheet.
Yeah, Lee's struggled for goals in the first team as well. He's come in and had his debut season in the league. He's produced some terrific performances, scored some terrific goals, hit a bit of a barren spell. That's coincided with injury. He's gone out with injury. He's been a big player for us. If you look at the points we've won when Lee's played, he's been a big points winner for us. So he's been a big miss, and it's good to have him back out on the pitch, number one, and good to see him scoring a goal. It was a very good goal as well. Foxy got down the left, delivered a great ball, and Lee, with a fabulous header to score the third.
Doncaster Rovers away this weekend. Obviously they're in poor form as well at this moment in time. What do we make of this particular contest? Yeah,
both clubs I think have struggled after their FA Cup exits. It's a bizarre coincidence, and there's all the usual things. You've obviously got the Darren factor with Darren playing against his old club and everything that goes with that. But from our point of view, we know we're going to be fabulously supported. We know that advanced ticket sales were terrific. Our fans have been fantastic home and away. I say it every week, but I mean it sincerely. It's a cliche when you start talking about the fans and them deserving more than they've been getting. I think the lads have given them a lot, in the months that I've been here, on the whole. But we've obviously delivered a shocking spell in the last 3 or 4 weeks, and that doesn't feel good for us. It doesn't feel good for them. And really at the weekend it's about getting back on track. It's about repaying the loyalty and the fantastic support that we get, repaying them with a performance and a result to match that sees us push our way back up into the top half of the table, which is where we fully intend to finish.
Yeah, as a manager, you don't pay much attention to the league table at this stage, do you? Is it just a case of looking at the next game and trying to win it?
Well, I think you always pay attention to the league table, but you always focus on winning the next game. You're not. I've said it so many times. You're not defined by the run of results you've been on, whether it's good or bad. You're defined by your mindset at that moment in time and whether you're willing to go and do what it takes to win the football match. If you're going well and you get complacent, you stand to get beaten. If you're going badly and you step your game up, then you stand to win. So we're always getting ready for the next game. The mood around here is one of real determination, real focus. There's a good confidence about the place. Honestly, it sounds bizarre that a reserve team game does the place the world of good. But the boys last weekend, let's face facts, they put in 45 decent enough minutes, scored a couple of good goals, and got themselves in a great position. By their own admission, in the second half, they were so desperate to win that they stopped playing football. They were so desperate to win, they started hanging on to the game. So desperate to win that they kept giving the ball back to the opposition and trying to defend their goal. They got into that sort of mindset of being resolute but not being attacking, and that wasn't how they were set out to play. It wasn't the instructions they were given, but such was their sort of determination to go and win the game. They just didn't want to throw it away, and it's funny how it goes, isn't it? You try not to throw it away and you end up losing. So they know that they are a lot better than they showed in that second half. We all know that we're a lot better than we showed in the second half. What we did in the first half was good. We just need to make sure we carry on doing that.